You're this perp back with another video, and I just got done wrapping up Netflix's new docu-series called Wrestlers. This is following Al Snow and just the wrestlers of this OVW, which is pretty much a small indie wrestling kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? But I've been so checked out with wrestling since I was a kid. But it's certain things like this and Heels on Stars that have kind of, tapped into my nostalgia. I just remember just being so fascinated by wrestling when I was a child, even from, WWF, the Attitude Era, going into, just playing the video games, going over to my friend's house and we just playing any new SmackDown game, just being up all night playing. And it's just these types of series that really taps into that nostalgia bone, because recent wrestling hasn't been really interesting at all, and it really shows watching this 7-episode docu-series. And Al Snow is a fucking legend, bro. And not only is he a legendary wrestler, the way he runs this program is just insane. It's just, you see the passion behind it. You see all these different characters and what they do on their off days to kind of just make money, and their passion for wrestling, and getting all these different backstories from like Haley to like Shira, Cash Flow, a lot of these different talents that are under this brand, and even dealing with the ins and outs of the financials and what's at stake. And that's why I think I like this a lot compared to a lot of bigger mainstream wrestling, stuff that's out, because they really have nothing to lose. They can have a lot of people just not show up or not even care about the storyline. They'll still make millions and millions of dollars. These people are just on thin ice. And even seeing people that were involved, like the character, not the character, but there's this guy Brian, and if a certain thing didn't like kind of play out the way that it played out over the summer, if they didn't make a certain amount of money, they were going to cut him. And I was just like, man, I really hope that does not happen. And there's tons of just that going on in this series, and just seeing how creative Al Snow is, and seeing the guy Matt, that he's one of the owners, and him trying to kind of connect with the wrestlers and Al Snow and try to learn and grow from it. And there's just a lot of passion behind this whole docu-series, and seeing even the inner dramas with, like, whether it be Eric and Haley. These are two wrestlers that are also in a relationship, and how that can kind of be conflicting, and Haley being like a heel and just also being like a star, like a mega star, just everybody going there to see it, and just seeing the fans' reaction to this. And this is like a very small kind of venue, but you see so much passion in it, from like the kids to the older folk, and them traveling to these different locations and having to kind of improvise a lot of times when things go left, because they don't have the necessary budget for certain things, so they gotta cut corners and just try to make certain things work. And it's just really a really well told story, and I hope they do a season 2, because I would like to see certain things kind of play out, or let's see some new people kind of come in. And it kind of reminds me of Tough Enough a little bit. Not so much like you're not watching like a contest, but just seeing the inner workings of how a smaller indie wrestling kind of business is ran. It's dope. If you're a huge wrestling fan, or if you know about these wrestlers and this program, then you know what I'm saying, this is definitely going to be something that you should definitely check out. I hope they do a season 2. Like I said, I liked everything, especially how we saw Al Snow kind of get back into the ring. That was phenomenal. I'd be lying to say I didn't kind of tear up, because it was dope to kind of see everybody just cheering him on, and you know, seeing all the B-roll of just old wrestlers and just old footage, and even seeing them like acknowledge Al Snow. You'll see like Ric Flair and The Undertaker. You'll see DDP. So the list goes on. I can't recommend this series enough. Definitely go check it out. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.